Why, hello there, everyone. This is Storytime with Rhyss, and here we have a thing called Katawa Shoujo. It's meant to be kind of a visual novel kind of game. It's very pretty. It's one of those games that is kind of dating simmy, but it's mainly based on the story. It's about a boy who's developed a heart failure, and he's really struggling to get used to it, and he's moved to a new school and it's full of other people like him, but you'll see. We've already started. If you want, I'll put a link to some of the videos at the start of this series in the description, and yeah, let's begin. These episodes are normally quite long because the game is long as well, so we'll see. So we're loading. So this is actually one of the characters. She's quite, she's actually one of my favourites. She's very posh, she's very well refined, she's really quite cute actually. She's partially blind though. She's not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying she's partially blind and it's quite a thing. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I could try and ask her about herself, but as it really does seem as she's catering to me. So, also the character's name is called Hisao. Hisao? If you know how to pronounce it, tell me. So which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third year classes. Lily. Yeah, her name's Lily. Correct. I'm in class 3-2, which is on the third floor. Same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and especially for both blind and partially blind students. I see. I mean, sorry. I feel slapping myself for the faux pas, but looking at her face though, she didn't seem in the least bit off by it. I can't blame you though, because that is exactly. My, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure, sorry. Guess I'm really showing my newness here. Environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I seg you to another. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Think on it, that might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunchtimes. My duties as a class representative don't leave me enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use a friend in this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizuna, her mannerisms seem almost the complete opposite. Shizuna is one of the other students. She's a class rep of Hisao's class. She's really... yeah, she's blunt and fiercely driven. Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Come to think it, she might be useful for a less biased view on the school's clubs. What kind of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the track and field club, which uses to field the scores during lunchtime, the baseball club, the book club, in the room in there, the library. There's also numerous small ones though, such as the art and music clubs. I would go to the music and book club. That's me. I'm admittingly a bit of a nerd. I like books, but I don't read them as much as I used to. At a time, right now I was just getting on my feet. Rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it is encouraged. Oh, a wrong voice. Good, that is a relief. I've really let my guard down around this girl to let such a thing. That's fact. It seems to amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I started to start drinking as Lily does the same. Tick tock, tick tock. As I look over the window to over her shoulder, I notice the light coming from a room. Coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh? The time's gone quickly. Sorry? Right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun is starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to keep you from the library so long. I quickly moved to a liar concern. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? He paused to take a moment to think. It's probably something I should have asked Susan when I had the chance, but Lily seems to like me know in any case. True. It's open till 6:30 during weekdays. Quick glance my watch confirms I've well enough time to get there. That's a really early sunset. I must get going in that case. It's been nice talking to you, Lily. She smiles and gives a nod, her hands still neatly folded in the front table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think it, shall I show you where the library is? I couldn't pass for help. I should be able to find it alright. Well, nope, that's me. This guy is me. Actually, one of my roleplay characters I have has no sense of direction. It's hilarious. He keeps getting lost and walks into bandits and he has to shoot them in the face. Which they have seemed to have a damn bit doing. It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian in there in any case. I could introduce you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, but then that'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that had been slipped in the middle of a handle of a bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in the class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, while Lily's is for navigation. Today, we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. That is a creepy picture. Sorry, side by side with my pace. And they walk through the hallway. It doesn't take us a long walking room, apparently situated on the centre floor than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture taking the lead as we file in. To the left is a wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. I do like the music in this game, actually. Easily it draws my old schools with things better involved books given the place an almost old world affair. Oops, my bad. It doesn't seem to be a lot of students considering time. It isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuka, are you here? She says it to the thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Oh? Something on the fuzz against it, followed by a quiet wow. See your head on the table. Oh, sorry, I should have laughed at that, but Yojing and apparently the library quickly calls out and bounces up to an extremely rigid attention. Hi, Lily. How can I help you? Oh, she's blushing. Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual as she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened now? I just heard a strange sound. Oh, whoops. Brightly. Oh, it's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Aww. You're right. I'm sorry. I couldn't know. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. Aww. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. Let's go. The girl fidgets. Oh, she's really embarrassed. Lily does a concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers. She doesn't really look concerned, no offence. Not sure, replete with glasses, freckles, and very troubled, she seems to fit the vibe. That's a bit stereotypy, but fine. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived? Right, they finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but Amidst her celebrations, pardon me for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she noticed me from the corner of my eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Do you need to check out a book or return it? I'm sorry, Oh, I feel sorry for her. She's trying her hardest. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. Is she bipolar? Or multiple personality disorder? I don't know. Could it be some kind of... I don't know many... It seems something like that. Unless she's just really embarrassed. Is it me, Yuko? This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hisao, right. Hisao, pleased to meet you, too, Hisao. For a moment, she gave the name in her mind so she won't forget. Yeah. Yuko often arranges to import from books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestions met with an expression of abject terror. What? Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know why you could be interested in this. It's too much responsibility. How is it responsibility at all? I don't get. But her objection is so obscene, I don't doubt for a second that she'd rather disavow. Ouch! Where the light novels are. But. So there are a lot of books in Braille here? Attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into her. Seems to work at least partially as Ryuko seems not to exactly really like, but at least looks it's a lot less tense. And I think about the third or fourth floor of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. Why would they be on the third floor? I know they could probably have a lift or something, or they could go up the stairs or something like that, but wouldn't it be more convenient, I guess, to have them on the first floor so they don't have to find the elevator or the stairs? Never mind. If it's only that, how come the library is so big in the first place? Again, I love books regularly because the library is inadequately endowed. What's endowed? Someone look up and down for me. That's probably why. I spend more on new books than on my salary. Then I have to organise and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome and it weighs so much. I wish I could quit this job. Oh, man. No, I'm very awkward side for this revelation too much of. I'll just go check it the aisles then if you don't mind. Probably better for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it was alright for you. My first no wonder the library is suspiciously big. Surprisingly big. Ambling down the arrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb. Take it with me if it looks good. A few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in mind. Guess I'll never be stuck with for choice then, man. The normality of this library stinks in. I'm sure there's large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. A library. It's as if the calm mood of the room I had teamed with Lily snuck in with us here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about it puts me at ease, just like before. Reach the end of the aisle, find a collection of desks, set up for sale, personal reading. Going a little further there, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. There's has no students sitting at desks, the other reading is definitely sleeping. The back is pretty much deserted. Uh-oh. I wonder who it is. Someone I recognise on the... Oh, it's her! Ah, this girl is, there's a reason, you can obviously see why she's hiding something under her hair. She's burnt half her face due to an accident. It's quite a sad story, actually. It's, I wasn't actually I expected her, because she was quite quiet and quite, no offense, it was just it's a dating sim kind of thing. I know quite a lot of tropes and stuff like that, and it was kind of expected. The one that she's really quiet and silent. He's reading a book, keeping it close to her face. Look, she's really into it. From the way she was acting, I'd picked up more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from class raises all sorts of wires in my head. Shriek floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She is a classmate, after all. Fair enough. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. I go, oh. Yeah, that's why she looks shocked, and the girl starts looking up scaredly for me from underneath her fringe. It's the first time I've seen the optics close. Under a leaf-dense bag, I can see part of the scape, at least third, if not half. It's badly scarred. My eyes are meaning drawn subconsciously peek past her hair until I meet their own eyes. In a second, I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hand. Before I was really to realise the way I was probably looking away probably makes it worse. It takes. Let's apologise. We did startle her. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. So it does look like it's going about landslide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems a bit certain, very certain, whether it's okay for me to, but she's on, just not. Just, okay. Let's take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind the book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. You've never read Life of Pi? There's a film of it nowadays. This is old, so it doesn't really matter now. So, sorry for startling you again. I'm Katawa. She looks, stalling a little before replying. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. There we go. I know. We're in the same class. Speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely order even in a still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name, just as something to say, but really, it's the only thing I could think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone's used to being different to each other, and here I'm old game bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt you. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little, besides a little sigh of relief. So I tried to read the covers of the introduction to the book I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to our direction. I take sneak peeks of her flowing hair and the skies it's hiding. After a while, I realise that she's doing the same, only pretending to immerse in Life of Pi. The guy's not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. The guy's finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcibly from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I've got to do something. Oops, she just rushed off, practically. As her hair take off catching me off so guards, I didn't manage to go after her until she had a good head start. The team reached so she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuka are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What does she look like? Long dark hair, kind of shy. She had some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and I tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuka, would you excuse me? I bet I'd find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. And what's going on? So I'll have to explain to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Uh-oh, Lily Grace and Kane and others leave me alone with Yuko. I'll finish this little library section if it's, and then we'll end the video there. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books, and then she got this fear and ran off. The most offending thing I could think of was that I might have looked at her general direction a few times. She is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think. She's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder, it's just how she is, I think. Oh, for goodness sake, stop it. Yuka doesn't sound at all convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. How should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuka fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but she resisted. I think it's an elephant, only if you feel it that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. Makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. None of us had anything to add, so Yuka feels the silence by shuffling some papers around. People have papers on the desk. Really do like doing that. That's a good point. Did you find any book? I should be closer soon. I mean, this library should be closer, but I have to do it. I hope that she's not confusing you, to you. Oh yeah, I wanted books, but I left them over there because I'll go get them. This was going to be Hanako and I returned to Kanto. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. Oh, blast! I see. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out the book for me. Guess this is what they call tact. There we go. Anyway, that was 22 minutes of video of me reading to you. I'm actually quite interested with Meet Hanako. We met Lily again and Yuka. So yeah, we're in the dorms now. So yes, I'll save and we'll end this video here. Yes, I won't override my save. Continue. Anyway, let's just see that it's properly saved. Barazar and Surreal, double save. And you know what to do. Like, favorite, subscribe, join the Strategic Ink today. And I will see you in the next video. Like, comment on any ideas that you have for Flash games and that. Also, every now and again on omegle, just look on my Twitter and I'll be saying I'm on omegle. I'm probably on the Strategic Ink tag or Merc's blog tag. And I will see you later. Goodbye.